me what you learned in grade school. Give it to me like you want it.
Huh? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hey, welcome back, welcome back. That's the Harlem Shake for you young kids, and for you old heads, get jiggy with it, okay? Welcome back to my channel, Pearls. I'm glad you guys made it back to another video. You see the inches are out today. You hear me? Okay, she does need a trim. She does need a trim pretty bad, but we did bring the bundles today. And for anybody questioning me, this is on my hair. Get checked or get wrecked. It's like, I'm playing. But anybody, even my family doubts me, but it is my real hair, on God, and I grew it from Bodiana. So welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you guys, and you want to know what it's like to date a nurse. Get used to this, because this is what you're going to see 22/6. I want to say 24/7, but it ain't 24/7, okay? It's more like 12/3. Okay, that makes sense. So it's 12 hours, 3 days. If you work more, it might, y'all don't start with me today. If you work more, it might be more frequently, but this is, and really it's not even gonna look like this, because if I'm at work, I have my hair tied up, I look smugly, and that's smelly, tired, and ugly put together. I'm gonna look a hot mess, especially at the end of my shift. But if you can do this, if you like this, just imagine what we look like outside of this. I can upload some pictures for you of what your nurse transforms into in her real daily life, when she a baddie, okay, when she hot girl magic. That's what I like to call it, when I get, you know, put up to the T. So first, you have to be flexible. Flexibility is everything. We're not talking about the physical flexible. I could do it, but I don't have pants on right now, so yeah, but you get what I'm saying? Scheduling. Be flexible. The hospital's open 24/7. Does your nurse bae or your nurse boo work night shifts? Because I do, okay? And night shift requires me to go in. I clock in at 7. Shift change starts at 7. So I oftentimes do not leave until 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Latest I'm trying to leave is 8:30. I have left work before at 9, and that was not fun. And I might have had to been back the same night. So being flexible, because I go in, I'm tired, and when I get off, I'm tired. So my routine is I come home, I shower, sometimes I eat, sometimes I might not eat, and I go straight to bed. So dating your nurse bae, you need to be understanding. If she does not respond to your text messages, she's probably asleep. She or he, excuse me, if she or he does not respond to your text message, they're probably asleep. If you do not get a good night, what I like to do is I like to text good morning in the evening time, because although it's not your morning, it's my morning, sir, okay? And we on my schedule. It's like I'm playing. But I do. I like to play like that. So I'll say good morning, because I'm waking up. So I'll wake up, I'll start my day, I kind of lay around in bed for another hour or two, something like that, and then I'll proceed about my business. So right now we're in quarantine, but when we're not in quarantine, take your nurse bae out for a date. If she works night shift, be mindful that you have to take her out for one of her evenings off. If she works day shift, just be mindful she's probably tired because she worked all day, or her body is used to that sort of schedule. So flexibility when it counts. Holidays are included, weekends are included. Me personally, I like weekends because, you know that Ashanti song, rain on me, no, won't you take this pain from me? That's what I like. I like money. So I like to get weekend shifted, night shifted, And I like that there's not really that many people in the hospital on the weekends, because everyone wants to be out and about. Secondly, I want you guys to think about what are her emotional needs. She works long hours. She or he works. I'm sorry, I can only talk from my perspective. I don't know what male nurses want. I really don't know. I only know a handful, and I went to nursing school with them, and I'm not even going to describe them, but they are, I don't know what they want. And they had women. They had wives or girlfriends, fiancés, whatever. So I have no idea. But we're going to continue from my perspective. Be mindful that she is giving of herself day in and day out to her patients. She has to, filter everything that comes out of her mouth. Not even that everything isn't appropriate, but you have to be politically correct. I always tell such and such. So it just requires a lot of mental wording. So when I come home, you think I'm gonna rephrase how I feel? No, I'm not, because I do that for a living. So the people in my life are going to get raw. I mean, I try to still filter what I say, or I try not to say anything at all, but look, I have a tender touch for a living. I don't want to have that at home. So I don't want to be tiptoeing because I'm trying. Are you okay? Would you like, are you, how can I help you? If you don't mind, is it okay if we, yes, that's nice. Formalities are really sweet, but the type of person I am at home, my friends often say, because I'm when you're with your girls and your friends and stuff like that, you act a different way. So they're like, I just can't imagine how you talk to your patients. And I'm like, yeah, I know, because I don't talk to you that way. But I do talk to my patients in a different tone. I do use a different manner. Depending on the patient, I may or may not use slang. Sometimes I use it because I want to relate. I want to connect. Okay? And the way of doing that is sometimes helping them feel familiar or feel a sense of familiarity with my language. Okay? My looks do it sometimes, but my language helps a lot. Okay? So don't try me. Also, so when she gets off of work, she may not be in the mood. She needs to regroup. So just be mindful. She may snap, okay? Because you don't know what went down in that shift, what doctor, what patient, what manager, what nurse, she had issues with that night or that day. And my ex used to say all the time, you need to watch how you talk to me. You need to watch how you talk to me. And I agree. My mouth is a little brazy, so, I do need to be mindful of that. Fourth thing, dating a nurse, do not run your mouth. I don't want everyone knowing I'm a nurse. It is not a badge of, it is technically a badge of honor. Like, thank you. I appreciate the, opportunity I have to serve people at their most vulnerable moments. But everyone doesn't need to know that I do that. Everyone doesn't need to know, it's not oh yeah, my girl. Now, if they ask, okay, we can tell them it's not a secret, but I prefer people not put it on blast. I do not like going places and people know that I'm a nurse, because that tends to lead to certain stereotype or expectations, and I don't like that. I do not want to be the only medical advisor in the building. I'm not even a medical advisor. If something were to happen, yes, I can spring into action, but I do not want to be put on the spot like that. I don't like it, so don't do it. Tips on dating a nurse. Bodily fluids. So, tip number 5, even though she deals with bodily fluids, doesn't mean she's going to be comfortable with yours. We all have that cut line. We all have that cut line, where it's just I can't with that. So I deal with a lot of blood. I deal with a lot of secretions, newborn secretions. So whether it's from the mouth or from the bottom, I deal with a lot of vomiting. I deal with a lot of urine. I deal with a lot of that type of stuff. But there's some things that I do not like. Thankfully, my patients do not have trachs, and so I do not like when you suction a trach and you have to get the mucus up, or like, you know how you hawk spit, or you do like, you know how you like, my nose sound bad right now, but you know how you do that, and then like you, they be like, and then, and then they spit into a cup. I hate that. And then they like, the mucus is just like in the cup and it's all jiggling. That is the worst thing. Like, I really do not like stuff like that. That is my cutoff. So no, I don't want to see what your poop looks like. I mean, I'll help you if you cut yourself for some reason, but no, I don't want to deal with my partner's bodily fluids. I want them to deal with it themselves. And I don't mind pooping with the door open, but like, boo, I don't need to be cleaning you up. I do that at work. I don't clean up of functioning adults that are not sick. That's just what I'm saying. So that's a no-go. And then 6, see if your girl likes, you know, medical gifts. I mean, sometimes for Christmas, you know she needs a new stethoscope. Buy her that lip mint, okay? You know she needs some new work shoes. Surprise her one day, like, boo, let's go get you some comfortable work shoes. You know her feet hurt because she works on her feet. Boo, let me give you that foot rub. Boo, you know, let me rub your shoulders. Boo, let me get you a massage. Like, boo, let me take care of you for once, because I know you taking care of everybody else. Now that's game, okay? That's running game. Like, not in a negative sense, but that's just knowing how to take care of your partner and figuring out what they're into. And with the nurse, like, we need to be taken care of too. We need to know that somebody is helping us. And mind you, like, when nurses get their periods, they still have to go to work and work on their feet. So have that heating pad cranked up, ready to go when she gets home. You feel me? Like, have your get out the bed. Tip number 1, get out the bed. I can't stand, or I couldn't stand, like, sometimes I would like to cuddle, but when I come home, you need to be up. Your day needs to be started, and I need you to leave. Like, get out my side of the bed. Like, move so that I can lay down and I can go to sleep, because you slept peacefully. Can I please? If you have any questions about dating a nurse, in the words, and I told him I would start giving him props for his saying, but in the words of my brother, holla at your guala. Let your girl know. Let me know how you feel. Let me know if you need some advice. I got you, bro. I got you, sis. You want to surprise them? Bring them lunch to the job. Okay, they may not be able, now you may have to wait an hour or two until they're finished with their patient care or their admission, but that would be a nice gesture. I think personally I would like it. So boo, I would have a woo with boo. If you are watching this, if you are seeing your girl, know that I like food, and you can bring me food around 10 or 11. That would be perfect time, so that it will be ready for when I'm ready to eat at 1 or 2. So if you enjoyed these tips, let me know. Let me know. Hit the like button. I want you to comment, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned. Be cool. Be you. And date a nurse.